And now it's time for Hammer Reviews with Willie B.A. Hobo. Tonight's review, Scooby-Doo. Oh my God, this is the best movie I've ever seen in my whole life. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you?
Robin!
Oh, would you like to do the honors, Scooby?
Riders!
There's these gangs called Mystery Inc. and they solve crimes and kick ass, well, not really, all day. And they're solving the crime of the Luna Ghost. You know, the floating clown type Skeletor ghost that kind of looks like Jack Skellington or whoever the hell he is from Nightmare Before Christmas. And they catch him. And he would have gotten away with it if it weren't for those meddling kids.
Hey! Well, where are you all in meddling?
Scooby, I cannot understand a word you're saying, man. So anyways, they are sick and tired of getting together and they break up. So Scooby is stuck with Shaggy. Isn't that right, Scooby?
Yes, it is. Raggy and Ron went out and we ate and wait.
And how long was that?
Years?
How the fuck did you two eat for 2 fucking years, mama, and not gain weight? Yeah, your metabolism, whatever, Scooby, mama. And then they get this sudden request to go to Spooky Island. Spooky Island to solve a crime of warped criminal minds. And what they do is they fly off. And Shaggy runs into a nice little girl named Mary Jane. And no, I'm not referring to Mary Jane Watson, although Kirsten Dunst did a wonderful job playing her. Don't you think, Mr. Playman, my boy? Oh, I think she's okay. What do you know about girls? You're a sicko anyways. So, he disguises Scooby. Scooby, what did Shaggy disguise you as, mama?
As Rama!
And how did that plan of yours get foiled, mama?
Because of a rat?
Speaking of cats, I think I might have put one in the closet, mama. So they end up, well, I don't know how they got booted out. Well, they were in mid-flight, so I guess you can't get booted out at that point. So eventually they landed Spooky Island, where they run into the founder or owner of Spooky Island, played by Rowan Atkinson, a.k.a. Mr. Bean. He kind of is acting like Mr. Bean, though not completely Mr. Bean, as he is a rather cartoonish figure, if you know what I mean. Anyways, he lures them here, except there's a secret at the end, but we'll get to that. And the reason why is they gotta stop this crime. They gotta stop this crime wave, and they gotta figure out what's warping these teenagers' fragile little minds. It turns out that there are big fucking monsters. They're not monsters, mama. I'm just saying you ran into them in the movie, mama. So anyways, they, breathe on the humans and it somehow knocks them out. Must be like bad breath or something, mama. And then they somehow manage to squeeze in their bodies. Actually, what they do is they steal their souls and then they go into their bodies. I don't know how they manage to fit in there, mama. And that just leaves Daphne, Shaggy, Mary Jane, and Scooby, that's right, you Scooby, as the only survivors left. Except Daphne ultimately gets caught, Mary Jane kinda gets caught, and Scooby and Shaggy have a fight. Don't you, Scooby?
Why he didn't like me? He wanted Mary Jane over me.
And who can blame him, mama? But quite frankly, you're way better than that chick. And so then Scooby falls, and what happens to you after that?
Right.
Yeah, a sacrifice. In other words, his soul is gonna fuel whatchamahoozy's name, the Mr. Spooky Island owner, in getting his power with the Damon Righteous, or whatever that pyramid is, mama. But first, Shaggy gets the souls of his friends back, except Fred can't get to his, so he bounces into Daphne, and well, I'll just go like this. Hey, I can look at myself naked. That's right, he can look at his boobies. And so obviously the Daphne soul goes into Fred, and so the souls keep bouncing back and forth until they get into the right person, and then they run into Mr. Voodoo Man, who's doing a ritual to, counter the ritual that they're doing. The sarcophagus ritual, I believe it is called. And so Shaggy ends up saving Scooby, but not before Scooby gets his soul taken. And then Shaggy gets that soul back, and then Ruby attacks the freaking Scrappy-Doo. That's right, it was Scrappy-Doo all along. He was in a robot. And he kidnapped Mr. Spooky Island owner, imprisoned him in some sewer thingy, took his place as a robot, and this is his payback for getting booted out of Mystery Inc. What the fuck kind of a weird-ass plot? I'm not fucking high and I think it's messed up. Actually, I am high and I think it's messed up. So, anyways, Scooby stops Shaggy, the souls have been returned, and everybody lives happily ever after. Did they, Scooby? Ruby! I, for one, love this movie because it's a great way to introduce a new audience to Scooby-Doo while allowing old generations to rekindle their childhood memories of the cartoon show. Scooby, any final thoughts?
Ruby.
And this is Willie B.A. Hobo saying, Charge! You got charge! Come on up again, will ya? Come on, sing! Come on! I'm trying to form my own mystery team! I've already got Scooby! I just need a Brainiac, a Prawn, a Damsel, and a hippie dude!